Good evening, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I guess my message is going to be short and sweet. I've talked to a lot of people, I've read a lot of articles, I've paid attention to the letters to the editor, which have been very interesting, went to the roundtable discussions. I've experienced anger, frustration, and resignation after going to the roundtable discussions and hearing that closing the library was a done deal. I'm a 26-year resident. I have loved this city. I've watched it grow. I did not raise children here, except for one daughter who was ready to leave our home, once we moved here. But I will say that I voted for everything as well, because I really believed that building a city, making it a wonderful place to live, was very important for all the residents. I guess the survey has spoken. The people really would like the library. And so I'm really here to implore you to find a way to solve this problem. Everybody here this evening wants the library to remain open. And if we could have another millage proposal, obviously, I think people would vote for it. I believe last time we only had 20% of the people vote. It was lost by 600 votes, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that another vote would certainly give us the money we need to keep the library open. I believe it's a core service to our community. And I just want to remind you folks here something, if my facts are correct, that our library here in Troy was known to be second in the state and 10th in the nation for a city our size. So it just seems just a terrible shame if it should close. So thank you.
Vennela? Would you like to adjust the microphone down? Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm really disappointed that our library is closing. I just wish I could do something about it. And I have two statements I really like. One of them is, I wish kids can vote, because if kids voted, then we'll have a lot more votes, because everybody likes the library. And I have another statement that I like too. Live or leave Troy. This means it's your choice. You can either leave Troy because its library is closing, or you can live in Troy and get over your fears. Thank you.
Thank you. You did very well. Next we'll hear from Beth. Beth?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to speak on the library issue. What I gather is that there are two groups of people: those who don't want any new taxes but believe the library needs to be saved, and those who believe that a millage is the only way to save the library. Both groups, in fact, the majority of residents, seem to agree that we need to save the library. For those who believe that a voter-approved millage is the only way, the earliest we could pass a millage would be August. I would suggest that you find a way to fund the library, at very least until that time. In the meanwhile, I believe that we should hold community meetings specifically addressing the library issue. I don't believe it's too late to hold a public forum on the issue. We need to know the council